Hey, gun people. This is some tactics that they don't teach at the police academy. But
10-4 active shooter south of Avenida, Caesar Chavez and Broadway.
757 tonight.
Looks like he's going to get in somebody's unit right now.
What unit is he in?
okay, so go from an active shooter to where he jumps in a police car.
10-4 Shumpert.
What do you need help with, man? What do you need help with?
Okay, so this officer's shot. They're trying to apply some pressure and first aid on this guy. So the guy's already shot one officer. He's an active shooter, and he stole a police car. He's in unit 269. Hear this guy breathing hard.
Which way did he go? The shot to his leg.
Cole and Broadway, PD to Sam 23.
We got an officer shot. Let's go.
Just to advise, subject had an AK-47, black mask over space green army suit in unit P69.
Oh shit, it's a black man in a green army suit. That's issues. Alright, so they're chasing this guy. I'm trying to set up because we're really getting a whole lot of information here. So the guy's already shot a cop. He's got a police car. He's en route. They're looking for him. Everybody's jacked up.
Northbound Broadway. He's going underneath the interstate. He's heading towards Manal right now.
Okay, they picked him up. They got him on the interstate.
Do we have anybody with eyes on him yet?
Getting an unit with eyes on the stolen police vehicle.
Okay, I'm thinking if somebody had eyes on it, they would have said something. That's what I call one of those questions that people just want to be on the radio. When somebody gets eyes on them, they'll know. Asking a question like that, now dispatch had to repeat that, and now dispatch is asking, and maybe some guy might have pulled him over and be in a firefight right now, but because they were asking or answering this question that didn't need to be asked, now the radio's tied up. So I didn't like that question.
Broadway, passing Candelaria, Northeast unit, Chasm. You need a Sam 23 authorizing deadly force to stop the subject.
Stand 4, she's westbound on Grego. Hold on, Sharon.
Authorized it. 10-4, approaching the tracks on Grego.
Do we have rescue with the shot officer yet?
Again, we're putting stuff on the radio that doesn't need to be on there. Do we have rescue with the shot officer? This guy's trying to be a supervisor, trying to handle things that he's not at because he just feels that he's so important that the people that are with the shot officer are so incompetent that they didn't call for medical and they don't have medical there. So he has to ask on the radio, do we have medical with the shot officer? Again, another question that doesn't need to be tying up the radio. Okay, when a guy says I have visual and I'll be calling it out means that I'm pretty much going to be primary. People stay off the radio. I'll start giving directions. You don't want to have 14 units. I've actually got a tape where a guy was following me and I was trying to give directions of a guy I was chasing, and he was trying to give directions when he shouldn't have, and he was covering my traffic. So dispatch was getting pissed off because nobody was telling her where the guy was going, and I was telling her where she was going, but whatever. So when this guy says, I'm behind a guy, I'll be calling it, that means everyone else shut up. I'm giving directions. Don't be stomping on me or walking over me by keying your mic, asking stupid questions like what's the weather going to be later. Okay, this dude get jacked up. He said, cool, let's get in the fight. Now, a lot of people, that's not going to sound good in court. That probably wouldn't make it to court. The defense attorney and the DA would probably hide that. Is it the end of the world? I mean, look, meat eaters and guys that are out there when you train, you got somebody that just shot a cop, you're ready to go get him. I mean, he's just verbalizing a little bit. kind of like, hey, let's go kick some ass on a football field. Let's go. I mean, he said it. Does it sound great? No. Is it the end of the world? I don't really have that big of a problem with it.
Get the subject stopped, but because of what he's armed with, I don't want anybody trying to put out a spike strip at this time. I think they can have get out of the way, completely out of the way of the subject. He's not reckless driving or anything yet. He was running with his lights on. Was on about 50 miles an hour.
Okay, that was a bad move on that officer's call. Why was it a bad move? Because he said, don't spike the car, don't stop him. He's only driving a car, he's going 50 miles an hour, and he's not creating a hazard. Now, that sounds really responsible, and that sounds really like this officer's trying not to do damage, and he's thinking on his feet. But in my book, you got a guy that just did some active shooting, he's got an AK-47. If he gets away or gets to a populated area, he's going to get in a firefight. I would rather pick where I stop that car than just follow him and let him pick where he's going to stop the car. That's a bad move. If you've got a car and you've got the ability to set up spike strips and stop a guy that's already shot an officer and he's armed with a gun, just because he's going the speed limit now, you want to follow him? That was a really bad call, in my opinion. And I might add, it turns out it was even a really bad call because in a minute, this guy kills another cop. So now another cop's dead because they didn't stop him.
Where'd you go? Coming up on the wheel gun.
So how did they get up on this guy and kill this guy? I'm not sure. Whether he shot from a car, whether the guy tried to stop him, whatever. But this cop's, you know, he's DRT. I mean, it's done. I would turn down a siren, but I want it to irritate you like it irritates me, because that's probably why I got ringing in my ears today, is going to calls like this, these damn sirens in your ear. You're in front of a car, you're surrounded by 5 different cars, they all got sirens on, you got fire trucks, ambulance with sirens. Ain't no damn wonder I can't hear shit today. But these sirens disorient and really make it difficult to communicate, and that's why cops are always yelling at scenes and screaming, because they can't hear. It's probably why I scream all the damn time, because I can't hear. Somebody already put out, I think, 1055. 1055 is a dead body, so I already think that they know he's dead, but they're still trying to do something. Now, they said he's armed with a sight rifle, which they already knew because they said he had AK-47. Now, because he killed a cop, now they said if you got a shot, take him out. Okay. Now, the video footage on this is really bad, so I'm not sure where this guy's backstop is, but what this guy does next is like, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to crack on him too much. I'll crack on the negatives. Okay, so this dude's firing his AR from inside a car through a windshield while driving. You better wear your seatbelt or you can get a ticket for that. And don't be on your phone or you can get a ticket for that. So this guy's driving code 3, chasing a guy, shooting his gun with one hand through his windshield. I'm not sure how much a 5.56 or 2.23 is going to do after it goes through a windshield. But I'm pretty sure that if there's people walking on the streets or if they're driving by other cars or if they're driving by houses, man, this just seems really, really not the best thing. I get where the guy's coming from. He just killed a cop. We got to stop this knucklehead. He's got an assault rifle. I'm close enough to hit him. I don't want to shoot my pistol. I'm pulling out my AR and I get all that, but while he's driving and moving, is he really paying attention to backstops or people on the side of the road or cars or ricochets? Does he know his backstop on where his bullets are going when he misses? Because he's firing off some rounds. Yes, his gun's on fire. Some damn safety Sally. He should put his gun back on safe after he shoots because it's not. Shut up, bunch of idiots. Once you put your damn gun on fire when you're in a gunfight, it's done. It stays on fire. Can't be switching back and forth like you're at the freaking range. Bunch of damn safety Sallies.
Baker 411, you're cross street. Fourth and Solar southbound.
If you don't think this guy's gears are ringing, he's got a siren, his windows are down, and he's firing an AR in a car with no hearing protection. Let me tell you something. He's got hearing damage. He don't know it yet. When he's close to 60, he's going to be on YouTube talking about, I can't hear, I got ringing in my ear. Shut up. Okay, so we have multiple cops shooting, multiple sirens. I think this guy ends up reloading here in a second. On his reload, I want you to watch how he does his release. For those who have an AR, this is your bolt release. When he shoves that in there because his bolt locked to the rear because he's out, he needs to hit that. Now, I always teach people to slap it with the palm of your hand. It's a large muscle movement. It's very easy. It's solid. Your whole palm strikes that, and you get back in the fight. He doesn't do that. He's almost fumbling with it. Shit, we're at Circle K, man. I'm going to go in. I can get a free drink here. Okay, so shots have been fired. He's in the car. He's got 14 cops. There's 14 sirens. There's multiple rounds. Would you shoot out of a car? Is it always bad? Is it a never, you should never do it? You know what? If somebody's shooting at me next to me in a car, then I'm shooting out of my car. I don't give a shit. If I'm chasing somebody, am I shooting through my windshield? I don't think so. But again, I understand his thought process. We got to stop this dude. He's killed a cop. We got to get rounds in him. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll take out a car. Maybe I'll crack his windshield. Maybe I'll blow out the side of his window. Maybe he'll get glass in his eye. I got to do something. But to endanger the public, again, I can't tell because of the video. Were there people walking? Were they in a neighborhood? Were there cars around? I mean, it seems like there's a lot of traffic and a lot of street lights they were passing and a lot of street signs from businesses. I'd like to know if anybody else got hit by shrapnel or spare bullets. But anyway, it is what it is. Not a technique taught at the academy. No agency would ever teach it. There probably is some agency out there that prohibits officers from shooting from a moving car. I don't agree with that. I don't think it should be prohibited because then if you have to do it, then you're out of policy. And that's what agencies like to do, is they like to make policy so restrictive that no matter what you do, you're out of policy. So therefore, when it goes bad, we can distance ourselves and say you're on your own, you're out of policy. But if it goes good, we don't have to enforce the policy, and we just claim to be a hero because you train good and you work for us and we're all good. So that over-restrictive policy is really a catch-22. All right, we'll end that there.